can I get vulnerable with you guys for a second? This is going to be something I've been wanting to record for almost a year, in some sense, even before the YouTube channel started. But here I go. This has to be it, because I think I have it somewhat figured out. There are days where I wake up and I'm just like, man, it would be really cool if there was another human next to me, another person, my person, this special woman, this helpmate, or this person would be bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, and there's days where I get up and I walk around and I get ready through the day and I'm just like, yo, where is she? Like, I'm in my 30s. This is not how this is supposed to work. You're supposed to get out of high school, that's what we're taught, and we go to college and we build our career, and then you find that special person, you settle down, after you do all your partying and stuff. And I mean, that's if you're not in a church. If you're in a church, you're probably not taught to party and stuff, but maybe you're taught to do missions or be free and use that singleness, whatever it is, And so I go about my day. I'm just wondering, okay, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Lately, I've been thinking about this, right? I mean, I think just have those days or those moments where that happens. But lately, I've been thinking about this whole idea of what it means to be a Christian. And one of the words that keeps coming up is this idea of submission. Submission, 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 submission. Now, what does submission have to do with dating? Whatever, finding that special person. I just want to say I haven't always been super good at dating, right? I think if you're probably unsuccessful in dating, I think your singleness might be a clear sign. Maybe not, maybe you're really good at just being a people person, but I feel like I just have consistently bad things. I seem to go after women who aren't necessarily interested in me. I seem to, for some reason, attract women who need to be healed or are looking for attention. I feel like a lot of times, I'm just like this boyfriend therapist for a lot of women, or just really not before I was a Christian, just like basically my entire adult life, because people say I just seem very easy to talk to, and I'm relatively stable, and I don't have a lot of drama. I do have a lot of trauma though. But with all that, I'm always looking for self-improvement. I'm ambitious, all these things there. The only thing I'm missing, I think, is being 6 foot. If I was 6 foot, man, I think I would have all the ladies, but here I am, 5'1". I was just thinking, like, this idea of submission, like, why do I bring this up? Why does it keep coming to mind for me? Well, the reason is because I don't think I've ever really submitted in the way I have. I'm gonna give you an example. It was about 2.5 years ago. I met this girl who, it really seemed like all the stars were aligned. I was like, for the first, I've been a Christian almost 5 years. First year and a half, I was not interested in dating. I was an atheist. I just had kind of these really a lot of flings for the last couple of years prior to that, and I was like, dude, I can just use a break. I'm gonna focus on the Lord. Like, sounds really cheesy, but I'm really excited about this church thing, and I want to know what it has to offer. I mean, I've never even really prayed before. Here, is tongues a thing? Like, can people really be healed? Like, what is Calvinism? What is Arminianism? What does this Bible actually say? Am I actually in for this? But then, after a while, you meet someone, and I met this girl who, she seemed to have everything I was praying for. She loved theology, loved talking about it. She had a sense of justice and activism that I appreciate, a love for the gospel, love for people. We could share sermons together. She loved kids. She was very kind to my own daughter, being a single parent. They just seemed to click well. All these things I was looking for. I thought she was just the prettiest girl in the world. And it was just like, whoa, this is really happening. Like those stories I hear about where God just presents someone on a platter to you. But I started praying about it, and it felt like God was literally telling me that this isn't going to work, and to stop pursuing that. She isn't for you. And I kept praying it over and over and over. No matter how many times I prayed, I kept getting that same sense over and over and over that this was not for me, and it's actually going to be really hard when I find that truth that's true, which ended up happening, right? Because you have to have that conversation at some point. And I just remember, wow, if I listened 5 months prior, I could have saved myself the heartbreak, right? And this is someone I didn't even date. We're just hanging out, whatever. And I just was so foolish because I didn't listen. And so lately, I've been thinking to myself, I pray for very specific things. Like maybe you're praying for your spouse. And the things I used to pray for is like, I want someone who likes theology. I want someone who does this, someone who does that, blah, 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 blah. I want someone who comes from this type of family, because I was like, dude, I don't want to date someone from like a really crazy family. My family's super broken, which I don't think there's anything wrong with praying for these things. All these things are good things, right? But lately I've been just saying, all right, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 32, almost 33. And I am probably so lost. Even though I could get dates, I can talk to women, quote unquote, all that stuff there. Your boy, when he wants to dress nice, his hair be looking good, he'd be dripped out in the sauce, right? But I cannot figure this out at all. And I seem to just fall for women who are looking for, maybe attention, or they seem to be like a therapist boyfriend for a lot of women I date. This has been an issue I've had since I was like 19. I just like, there's all these common traps and these common patterns and all this stuff there. And lately I've been thinking to myself, like, wait, why do I fall for women who clearly are like, even sometimes will tell me that they're not really in a date and just be hanging out? Like, why do I do this for? And why is it so many times I've prayed and God's like, no, or just there's no answer at all? I think it's because like, I just haven't had my heart submitted. So now I've been praying, when I do pray for this specific prayer, any prayer, I'm like, Lord, like, I'm just submitted. Whatever you want to lead me throughout the day, your will is now my will. Your way of thinking will become my way of thinking. Lord, if there is a spouse for me, if that's something in my life that you are going to bless me with, whoever she is, that's who she is. I'm not praying for the specific politics of this person, or a specific theological camp, or how they are, a specific job, or what they look like. I'm just going to be submitted to you, and you know what's best for me. So that's what I'm praying for. Lord, whoever you have to provide, that's what I want. I pray that they're doing well. I pray that they're following you or about to follow you. And because the Holy Spirit is so powerful, because you're the creator of all things, I just trust you that if it's my blessing to be married, then you will provide. So I've been doing that the last like 3 weeks, and nothing's come from that, of course, I guess. Not of course, but I mean, there's nothing that's really been revealed or anything to that, but it's definitely just changed my heart a lot more, and being submitted, and it's sort of changed the way I've approached so many things in my life. And I'm just trying to be submitted in every way possible, on the way I speak, the way I use my money. So for all those praying for your future spouse, I hope this is encouraging. I hope it's relatable. I hope you get what I'm coming from. I hope you guys know my heart is just that people do better. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Guys, it's me, James. I hope you like this beautiful shot. I was walking in a park, and this sunset looks so gorgeous. If you didn't know, I live in the state of Alaska, where the sun is always out. This was actually at 11 o'clock at night, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Did you guys enjoy this video? Lately I just do videos on like news stories and media stuff, but if you found this helpful, if you like this type of content, let me know. I'll make more of it. Also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and like it. Check out all my other videos. We do video essays here. We talk about everything. I mean, I literally have a video about WandaVision and grief and how the gospel plays into it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day. It's my Saturday today, but whatever day it is, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord shine his countenance upon you and be gracious to you. Go in peace. Serve the Lord with joy.